Oh, wow, we didn't see this one coming. A second series next to the Mankind Returns or Mankind Continues. It really depends on what we're going to call it. Maybe Psionic Ascension. Who knows? Kind of implies what the goal is without one. But I wanted to do a second series, one that's completely different from what we've been doing so far, including with Mankind Prevails, where our goal was to purge all the upstart aliens in our galaxy and do something else for a change. Yes, we will still be going with the humans. I will tell you why I keep on going with humans, because humans are recognizable. Humans are people go onto the channel and say, "Hey, they're humans. That's awesome." Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So yeah, Terrans in this case. Let's go and set something up into something fun here. Humanoids. That is the victorious mammalian. Where is a good mammalian one? There you go. Truette, hippogriff. I liked it. Okay, so this is going to be kind of important because of what we want to do here. Because the goal with this campaign is to shed off our mortal coil and become one with the machine. That is our goal here. So intelligence is going to be important. Being slow breeders is kind of a standard here as well. I need to go and turn off my Skype because I am a numpty. Yes, turn that down. Meow, thank you. So we are slow bleeders. Doesn't really matter because we can build our pops later on anyway. Weak is something we cannot have. Migration speed, minus 50 resettlement cost. Resettlement cost is not something that I do anyway. So let's take a look here. Happiness, minus 5 for Pugnant. Deviance, government ethics attraction, not really interested in that. Fleeting. Oh yeah, that makes sense for, you know, the storyline that we want to do here. So let's grab in addition to this, so we're intelligent. Let's grab industrious with this as well, so that we can be a little bit more interesting here. Clara, okay, that's high mechanist. And their air is... I cannot set the air title? That's a shame. So, okay. So High Mechanist is going to be our style here. Phenotype. We're going to go with human, like I said. Let's take a good name here. Mechanicus Prime. We're going to start in Sol because of the stuff that is going on with our with Mars. Mammalian City is fine. Government and ethics, and here we go. So let's take a look here. Technocracy is interesting. Where are you, mechanists? So we need to be at least materialists. So materialist is a thing, so we want that. So mechanist we got, and we get to pick one more. Let's pick something interesting. Egalitarian, maybe. Faction influence game plus 15. Pacifist, xenophobic, militarists is nice as well for the army damage. Authoritarian, xenophile, hive mind, which disables the tutorial. It's an option as well. I've been tempted with, but we will go with militarist here. And it's going to be a oligarchy of mechanists and adeptus mechanicus. There we go. Mechanicus. Perfect. Get a nice flag here. Let's have a nice flag, an ornate flag, I say. Something like a hammer and sickle, if there's anything in there. This is a domination one. This one looks cool. And let's have a yellow one or orange even. Yeah, that works. Or like, yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Starting weapons because we are technologically focused. Actually, let's quickly go back here. We are materialists, so let's go to this here. Yeah, so we get robot maintenance cost minus 20 with mechanics is going to be important anyway. FTL, we're going to go hyperspace because it's fun. And let's go for mammalian ships, nice and standard. So let's save this empire here. Done. Adaptus Mechanicus. You have not spent enough ethic points, really. Oh, I have another civic I can pick. Oh, I'm sorry. Empire mineral production plus 10. Election influence cost. Functional architecture. Bureaucratic elite. Cutthroat politics is nice. Shadow Council is nice as well. But technocracy, however, research alternatives. In honesty, I'm not a big fan of it. Citizen service, naval capacity, police states, environmentalists, consumer goods, minus 20. Cutthroat politics, what is good here? Because this is going to impact the entire game in the long term. Yeah, efficient bureaucracy with the core system modifier is something that I'm interested in. So let's do that. It is saved. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do once again a large galaxy, just like with the Psionic series. Hyperdrive is on for everybody. Endgame crises are on. Advanced neighbors are off. Iron Man is enabled. Actually, I'm going to turn Iron Man off for this one because I want to use this series as... actually, I'll turn it on. Anyway, let's get underway. It's going to be a good time. Welcome to Utopia, the Adaptus Mechanicus. It's eons since the primitive human societies. Here's our galaxy. Nice and clear. We're already at a choke node here. That is slightly frustrating. Nothing that we cannot handle, though. And we will also go down in here. Just queuing up our first stuff in terms of scouting out and around. See what's nearby. If there's anything interesting here, we will find it and we'll dip down into the Veil as well. For those that don't know, getting access to the nebulae early on is pretty important, just to get access to it. And there's the Pathfinder. We'll set that to survey. Mechanicus Prime. Okay, that's fine. Let's get that on the way. Let's take a look here. Solar panel network is going to be important due to our high expenditure in the energy department due to our starting AI option. Growth time minus 10 is nice. And let's go with something cheap with the engineering facility number 1. So let's take a look here at Mechanicus Prime. Let's take a look at the services. As you can see, we have robots right off the get-go. The robots, of course, are pretty good. Unity output minus 80. They're good for food, apparently. But we want to keep them away from anything involving science. So that is something to keep in the back of our mind. So a lot more micromanaging going along here. Let's go and speed this stuff up and get underway. So you can see immediately we got all the cool colors. Yellow is our core color, which is what our species will be rocking. Nothing found on Luna. All right, let's move on. Very nice. Where are my scout ships? My scout ships are currently in Sol still. They're heading out towards the nearest hyperdrive node and getting out there as soon as they can. And let's hope that they find something interesting nearby. Maybe Sanctuary. Sanctuary would be cool if we could find it early on. I don't see anything nearby that even remotely looks like Sanctuary, so that would be cool. However, it's not going to happen, I think. You do get a bonus to minerals, don't you? Yeah, plus 10 mineral bonus for robots. So let's build... What is this? Autochthon Monument. A monument for the first pioneers to venture into space. Cool. All right, we got alpha aliens. Nothing really important. It does generate 2 Unity. We should probably get this very early on. But energy is going to be important here. So we need to get a power plant. As far as I can remember, robots are not good at energy, are they? No. So we'll get a power plant underway as soon as we can, just so these robots can be managed early on in a decent fashion. Got some more aliens. What do we got here? Alpha aliens in Alpha Centauri. These are just space cows. Nothing that we need to be worried about. We don't have many options here Voidcraft. I do want to go down that bit. What kind of size is this? Size 16. Not bad. Let's go and survey this planet here. Let's hope we can find another one. Sirius, size 14. We'll queue that one up as well. With a bit of luck, it will have a couple cool bonuses attached to it. These are... I don't know what these are. What are these? These look like... yeah, crystalline. Again, crystalline are nearby. Not the greatest, but that's how it is. Alien vessels. These are the space cows again. They're just hanging out. Nothing to be... nothing unexpected, really. Which is good. Okay, that's nice. Let's take a look at our policies and edicts here. Warfare philosophy is unrestricted. Orbital bombardment is limited. First contact protocol needs to be peaceful, just to make people happy. Core world population, citizens only, maybe. We can play around with that a little bit. Artificial intelligence is servitude. And considering we already started out with artificial intelligence, there's Juno. Really? Okay, Mars. For a second there, I was like, Mars? Really? Cool. But no, it's just... for a second there, I thought, is Juno? Is that going to be something that we can set up as a potential world to terraform? But no. It is just something else. We got another choke node over here. It's going to be important for later on. Okay. And we can just move down through here. Cool. Yeah, let's pop all that stuff into position. We just need to find a couple of decent planets. We've looked at a couple of worlds already. There's Savannah World, size 22. Has decent potential. We will... actually, let's send our science ship out to survey that as soon as it's done with the other two already. Piscus is going to be our first defensive zone. It has only one exit into Huntour, I think it is. Gamma aliens. So it's in Huntour. Okay, we got ourselves some aliens. Wow, they got a lot of planets in here. Holy shit. That's a lot of species. Anyway, another terraforming candidate found. That is a tropical world. Yes, it is. So we're going to go and try to have a look at that. But we got our first species over here. We are going to research them, just so we can get that first contact bonus on our influence counter. That's going to be very useful. What have we got in here? Are these aliens I was talking about? Yes. Okay, so we got ourselves some interesting aliens already. Okay, this is going to be finished very soon. And then we're going to build another mining network with a robot pop on top of it as soon as we can. Actually, this is a waste this early on, so let's cancel this. Okay, Mechanicus Prime has finished its queue. Actually, this robot pop is being a bit useless, so let's move it over here. Because we have too much food being produced at the moment anyway. So, but this is our first alien species over here. We're going to go and make first contact with them very soon. Mars has got a station on at Vesta as well, so let's go and set that up. Are you... Okay, you need to go and... That is the science ship. God damn it. That's the wrong button. The Pathfinder... survey system. There we go. It was the Ogun I wanted to set up. The ship is already performing this order. Okay, so let's do it like this then. Cool. That makes life a little bit easier. Unity is ticking up quite nicely. I'm really tempted to build the Unity building very early on. The Autoton Monument, mainly because even though 2 Unity a month may not sound like a lot, considering right now we're producing only 2. Having that early on would be incredibly useful. So let's hope that we can do something with that sometime soon. Okay, this one is done. There's another couple of things out there. Habitable worlds. Cool. I'm kind of curious what kind of planet this was. Arid. Okay. 8 pops, 3 food, size 17. Slightly bigger than Mechanicus Prime. which is a bit of a shame, but it'll have to do for now. We will need to get our first colony ship out there as soon as possible. So let's take a look at our expansion planner. Yeah, nothing really interesting. Alpha Centauri 2 is a size 16, so it's a bit more interesting than the usual batch of worlds that we would get. Gamma aliens are being researched right now. So at least that is good. Let's take a look here at our traditions. We'll be going down the discovery chain here, as it will increase our some of our bonuses to boldly go. For instance, the anomaly fail risk is really good, especially early game. So that's something we want to keep in the back of our heads. I'm really hoping that these guys are not fanatical purifiers. That would seriously tick me off. But I doubt that is the case. There's a big chance that they're goody-good shoes. And if they want to be friends, then so be it. Let's be friends. Friends. All right, mining station's been built around Vesta. That's good. So we got plus 14 now. We should probably build another. Yeah, energy is starting to become a problem. So let's get in the orbit here around Uranus. Let's go and probe that shit and be done with that. Alpha Centauri is 2 science in that system. Is that on Alpha Centauri 2? It is indeed. That's quite good. Why are you not going to Sirius? Oh, you've already surveyed that planet. Okay, these guys are just moving back and forth. Grow economy, plus 10 bonus. Delta aliens, what have we got? Void clouds. That's annoying. Nothing that we cannot handle, though. Void clouds, obviously, they allow access to the some of the energy weapons in the end game if you kill enough of them. We got a world in here, another arid world, and more alien vessels in here. Nothing that we cannot handle. Communications established. Democratic Crusaders, military commissariat. They like us because we are warriors. And, yes, good. First alien encounter. This changes everything. We got a bunch of influence out of it. So let's have a chat with them. They don't like us very much at the moment because of border friction and because we are an oligarchy. Fair enough. Oh, we can transfer food to them. Let's just give them 1 mineral a month, though. That should offset some of the stuff that we got. Let's see if we can get a research agreement going. They don't like us enough at the moment, so we can give them 1 food, I guess. For 30 years. There we go. Let's hope that's going to work. There we go. They don't like us because of their trade willingness, because they are wary to us. Okay, that's fine. We're just waiting for them to become cordial to us so we can actually have a decent discussion. Still, there's another continental world. Size 13. It's kind of small. Nothing really interesting. They've got a bunch of worlds in here, actually, they can colonize. Ocean worlds and a couple of tropical worlds. Size 22 tropical world would be a huge boon, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, which is a bit of a shame. Let's, okay, Uranus is being mined right now, I believe. It should be. There we go. Let's get the mining station on the way. With a bit of luck, we may be getting some science ships ready to go soon. And we're going to queue up the surveying here. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, cool. So these science ships are just moving around. We haven't been ejected from their territory, funnily enough. Let's also survey this world while we're at it. See if we can find anything interesting there. And now we'll just make our way back to Terra. Plus 29 orders, 42, 56. It caps out at 99, so we can do a couple more. The Irration Concordate, nice. We recovered artifacts from an alien civilization on Alpha Centauri 4, from what we have translated so far as their language. The Irration Concordate, from which an interstellar power they sway over this region of the galaxy for a little over 1 million years ago. They appear to have 6-limbed mammalians and are several references to them, sort of a plague called the Javorian Pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction. Cool, we get the Irasians. A pretty standard one, nothing too crazy with this chain. The Irasians obviously are a chain, kind of like the Cybrex with a bunch of stuff going on. So, one of our ships has jumped down into the Najagas Vale. Hasn't seen all that much so far, I'm afraid. Where are you? We can send you down all the way down the arm, but I'm not too keen on that. I do want to send you all the way up here because we want to control the choke nodes, correct? So here's a choke node over here and here. This is actually a really nice one as well because we can use double choke nodes, one in this system and one in this system. So they're gonna have a more any invading species is gonna have a more difficult time. And this is even more magnificent. This is like several choke nodes back to back. You can use this as if there's an enemy species up here and they are only in this area and they want to attack like this. They're gonna have to run through several blockades, which is pretty good. Pretty good. A couple Alpine worlds. Okay, Solar Sailors plus 60 in the engineering department. All right, surface is looking good. We added a mining network here just to feed this population. We're +2 in food at the moment. I'm happy with this. Let's send you back to Mechanicus Prime and be done with that. We're currently at 182 plus. A lot of good bonuses in our system as well, so that's pretty damn good. These aliens, however, they're not even that strong. A single fleet of 1,000 fleet power is going to be able to take care of that fairly rapidly. The lack of continental worlds is kind of worrying me. Or any other worlds for that matter. Hopefully we can find a bunch of worlds sitting around that are going to be terraforming candidates, or else we're going to need to spam a serious amount of influence stations in this particular area even. All right. Well, that will wrap up this episode. Welcome so much to a brand new series, The Mechanicus, where we shed off our mortal coil for the perfection of the digital, because your flesh is an insult to the perfection of the machine. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.